Right then, welcome back. Today, well, we're not going to do any more of Full Throttle because it's another 750 race bike event. So we're going to have a little tickle here to spark a fire. 8 groups with events in them, and they're all a bit of a random mix and all sorts of stuff in there. I mean, it's quite Japanesey. I say that. There's a race modified sports bikes of the 60s or whatever it is, but the first one is a championship, 3 races, and it's 2-stroke 250 race no, that's not right. Where are we? That one. 2-stroke 250 race modified bikes. It's not a championship at all. Yes, it is. It is a championship. I'm not talking out my backside. Mugello Short, Monza, and then Imola GP. 5 laps each, 10-minute qualifiers. So, yeah, I mean, big old races for 250s, especially at Monza. We've got a choice: Aprilia, Honda, Suzuki, or Yamaha. We've used the Suzuki, and it also has the highest rating. So, I think I'm going to plump. I think I'm going to plump for the old Aprilia. It was kind of the last race in 250, wasn't it? We'll go for that, yes. Now, we should, setup-wise, be able to run the same settings that we were running before, even though they're a slightly bigger bike. It should work. And I say should in the loosest possible. 184 miles an hour out of a 2-stroke 250. No, I really do not think that is right. As with regards to electronics, we don't need any anti-wheelie, do we? I'm sure we don't. I'm going to leave it there, standard. I'll call it an 8 and 4 setup, because that's basically what it is. And we'll leave that to the end, like in the last video yesterday of that little cup where we'd kind of tweaked it and manipulated it until we got into a really good place. So that's what we'll do. Tyres wise, we've got to go softs, haven't we? Softs all round. It has to be. It can't be anything else. What are we aiming for? Nothing, because nobody's set a time yet. Wonderful. Right, let's go. We are running. Not a lot of engine braking by the feel of that. So we'll have to see how it gets on the brakes and adjust them if necessary. Because I've got absolutely nothing coming back to me through the pad. In fact, I'll rephrase that. There's no... Oh, there's going to be a foul. No, get away with it. Because it's qualifying. 56, 57, oh my god, 8th, they'd have 57 nines, you'll find 7/10 of a second. And it's naughty because in the race, you don't get away with it, you get penalties all the time. 57 9 still. So we've gone second. 200ths behind, but it was a bit of a filthy lap, wasn't it? Because we ran wide a couple of times. So go on, yes, that's better. You know what, we'll call it quits there. How far clear are we? A second. That'll do, I think. Yes! Easy peasy like that, innit? Right, race day then. Race day, 5 laps. We need to increase that slipper clutcher click. There's no engagement whatsoever, nothing, 0 zip. It was absolutely awful. Again, I tried changing the difficulty and it defaults back to 100, so I think the tour racers, there must be like a graduated difficulty depending on what you're doing. We were at 115 for parts of it yesterday, so we'll just leave it as it is. If I do the standalone races, we'll change it. But yeah, 5 laps, Magello National, 2 strokes. Old Eleanor, it's always Eleanor, isn't it? Always Eleanor. Well, I thought it might wheelie off the start. Oh, here come the cavalry. Still getting nothing back through the paddle and the brakes. Has it just turned into a Aprilia RS250 championship? Oh, there's one yam there in front of us now. Actually got quite decent race pace for a change. Oh, that was lovely around the outside. We may have been in the wrong gear. Who's running wide? Who's running wide? Everybody just about. We nearly lost the front then. We are not very good, and we got a penalty through that first sector, have we? The back of the bike just squats down, makes it understeer a little bit. We need a bit of that qualifying pace. Oh, it's all over the place now. It is all over the shop. 1.7 seconds, that's going to be a stiff ask. I might have to turn the anti-wheelie on. This bike is not very happy at all. Oh, that was a great corner. Come on, we need a few more corners like that. Remember, we've got that 1/10 of a second penalty as well. We've got to factor that in. 2 laps. Ooh, it's going to be close. Ooh, don't want any contact. Come on. Oh well, we've kind of spurred him into moving. That's the penalty. 9/10 of a second. Really? I can't even give it back. 1.1 up, so you never know. Old Eleanor. She's been nowhere for about 40 races. Come on, we need a qualifying lap. Let's drag this gap out, don't get on the curb. No more penalties. .2, we should be good. We should be good. Oh yeah, loads. Fourth gear off the throttle wheelies on a 2-stroke 250. As if. 25 points! It is a championship then. Do you know what? Confused myself just by talking. 57.089. We've made a note of that. Not as quick as the quali time, but it will do. Time trial then. Let's have a look at these leaderboards. What should be something daft? 56.289. About 6/10 then. So our 56.891, that would have put us 5th. Oh, that's close there, isn't it? There's not a big gap. Right, so that is the target then. See if we can get on top of this wayward back end. Right, setup. It felt like it was squatting a bit at the rear, so increasing the compression slows down the load transfer, making the most leaving a bend. Yeah, I mean, I would say I've just read that in my head in a foreign language, but I think the spring is probably the key. That's probably what we need to change. Tyres wise, soft. What were we aiming for? What was it? A 56.2, wasn't it? I suspect, and I know I always say this and then we end up putting a lap out the back somewhere, but I just suspect that that might be a bit too hot for me, especially on this bike, on this track. And also, the Aprilia isn't the highest rated bike, is it? Probably the best handling, but it's certainly not the fastest. Feels loads better with that one click on that rear spring rate. Changes direction a bit nicer as well. Ooh, it's not a bad lap. It's not a 56.2 though. 56.599. Third. We're finished after this one. It's so close. So close. Ah, that's blowed it. Right, we're finished. 56.499 was the ideal, and a 56.599 on lap 1, and we never got anywhere near it. 56, no. Ridiculous. Right, let's have a look what we're fighting against. Right, okay. There we go then. It's all the RGVs, isn't it? TZR RGVs, they're just a bit quicker than the old Aprilia. I mean, there's Aprilia in 8th, 57.3, so that's what, 8/10ish. Yeah, I just don't think it's fast enough in a straight line. I mean, it's what, 3/10 of a second difference, and it's just getting smashed down the straight. So, well, that one will do. Right, this one's done. Next time we go to Monza, 5 laps at Monza. Jesus, that'll be dull. 5 laps at Monza on the Aprilia RS250. But thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing, all the usual jazz. And fingers crossed, I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe. Peace.